Hello and welcome to Air Rider. My name is Ben. It's a fairly decent day here in Ireland, so I'm delighted to make it out to have a look at this beautiful Honda. It's the CL500. It's Honda's, the CL denotes Honda's Scrambler series, so I'm super excited to have a good look at it. What you will see is we're going to have a look at the specification. I'll go through the bike as well, step by step. We'll also start it up. I'll explain some of the features as well on the bike. But the main reason why I wanted to check this out is I like that crossover of urban and sort of adventure, but something that can be used as a daily commute for that nice sort of weekend trip as well, that can do a bit of distance and of course can deal with a bit of the rough stuff. I'm not saying major, but it does come equipped with a little bit of off-roading as well, which is great, and even the ABS is even channeled to that, so I'm super excited. Let's get stuck into it. I think it looks great. I like what they've done with some of the styling. They kept it simple and raw, just like the original as well. The exhaust system stands out nicely, very proud, with its 2-exit muffler design. Very nice indeed. They've added that sort of modern look to it as well with regards to the LED headlamp, and then you've also got the LED indicators. Very nice. Telescopic front forks. Single disc caliper, very nice. I like the seats as well. You've got that classic long cushioned seat, and the suspension springs, very nice. Like the color, the blend is nicely with the black and the green. There is an option for these to have a peak on the front that's done in white. I think they've done well. I like it. Right, let's have a look at the lighting system now. Straight away we've got a looks like a dual LED bulb. So you've got 2 for high beam and 2 for low beam. Nice classic look with the round headlamp. And then we've also got our indicators, which are LED as well. Obviously daytime runner that you can see like that, and then you'll have the indicator in the center. Looking at the rear of the bike, we have the LED rear brake lights, and then of course you have the LED indicators. Looking at the front of the bike, we've got the 19-inch cast aluminium wheel, 310mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper, and we've got a telescopic front forks, 41mm, and that'll give you about 150mm of travel. Looking at the rear of the bike, we can see the twin shock with the round pipe swing arm, and there's a 5-step preload adjustment. So you can see the shock on both sides. Cast aluminium, 17-inch on the rear, and you've got 19-inch on the front. Single brake disc with the single piston caliper. Moving along swiftly to the engine information, it's a 471cc liquid cooled parallel twin. It's also A2 license compatible, and it develops just under 35 kilowatts. For newton meters, you're going to be looking at 43.4 newton meters, and that's at 6250 RPM. The fuel tank capacity on this bike is 12 litres. It develops a CO2 emissions rating of 84 grams per kilometre, and the fuel consumption rating is 27.7 kilometres per litre. And I'll put a bit more information on screen for those wanting their average per 100. Moving on to the exhaust system, it's a twin exit upswept exhaust system, very iconic and suited to this bike. We've got rubber inserts on both sides for a bit of comfort, and then we've got the classic long seat for the bike, which is, it seems to be well cushioned. The seat height is 790 millimeters. I'm about 5'9", so we're going to see what the comfort level is like. Obviously I don't foresee a problem because it is one of the lower bikes I've been on, but let's take a look. Getting on the bike, very easy, comfortable. The seat height being 790 millimeters, no issues. Put my feet on the foot pegs. It's comfortable enough where my knee is with regards to the height of the bike. The handlebars are raised as well, so that, you know, the sitting position, definitely you're sitting upright, comfortable. Got my feet on the ground. Maneuvering the bike is going to be fairly straightforward. No issues. Nice. Right there, what we're going to do next is we're going to lift the seat up and I'll show you exactly what's underneath there. Obviously you'll need a key. The slot is just over here, so that'll be your ignition key. Into the slot, give it a turn, and then it's a matter of just lifting the seat up. Simple, just like that. Not really much to see underneath here, but your manual, and there's a space there for the battery, positive. Putting the seat back is really straightforward. Matter of just putting it into the slot. That's it. Clicking it into place, and then just double check to make sure it's 100% in position, because you don't want it loose while you're on the bike. And then just remove the key. The CL500 is equipped with the slipper clutch as well. It's a 6-speed transmission. We've got our clutch lever here, which is adjustable. Indicator switches, and we got our hooter, and we've got bright and dip located here. And then you've also got the pass as well, which is rather handy, just a matter of just flicking it. Great stuff. And then we've got on the right here, we have engine start, we've got our hazard lights, and we've got engine cut off. Also, I like the round classic look for the rear view mirrors. It's a negative display, which basically means that the background is dark and the lettering is light. So what we have here, we've got a gear indicator on the left, we've got digital speedo there, we've got the time at the top, fuel gauge is there, we've got 2 trip meters, A and B, and you can also see your average fuel consumption as well, which will be depicted there. Now to change the trip reading, you've got the button here on the left, and it'll go through the various options. Right, for the final thoughts, I mean, the bike looks fantastic. I like the look of it. It looks clean and fresh. It certainly has that classic style about it. One thing I definitely would do is I'd put the adventure pack on it. Being the Scrambler version, the adventure pack gives it that detail, as you can see in the photo here, and it just sharpens the design a little bit more and kind of makes it a bit more unique. You know, couple of things that do stand out is the engine. I think the engine's fine for this sort of size bike. It develops a good amount of torque, and of course the brake horsepower version in relation to its competitors. Over around, good quality, nice build. It's got the Honda name to it, so you'd be rest assured that they've really spent the time on the bike. Competitor Royal Enfield Scram 411, I'd say, even though the price is a little bit more for the Honda, I would suggest go more for the Honda, even because you will find the value for that extra few quid. But check it out at Honda. Special thank you to Morans Bike Shop here for allowing me to come down and have a look at the CL500. This is their dealership here in Drumshanbo in County Leitrim in Ireland. So if you're looking for a Honda, definitely consider Tig and his team here at Morans Bike Shop in Drumshanbo. That's all I've got time for. Thank you very much for watching as usual. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you have any questions in relation to the CL500, let me know down below. Do you own one? Are you looking at possibly purchasing one? Do you have one of its competitors? Is there a reason why you went for the competitor model over the Honda? Let me know. But I think I'd be very pleased to have something like this based on its quality. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.